Welcome everyone to this Naya Ramped Dragons deck, a dragon deck that I was building already for, not gonna lie, 2 months maybe, and I tried all the different colorations and all the different combinations of dragons that we have available in Standard. This is a deck that I was most satisfied with the fan factor, but also the win rate of this deck. This is why I want to show it to you a little bit and the main idea behind this deck. Of course, we are playing with the Rith, the Liberated Primeval, a reprint from 1990s, I believe. I don't know when exactly, but I remember Rith was already in Magic, and this is a nice little reprint. Has a 5 mana Naya colorations, so 2 generic and 3 of Naya colors, 5/5 flying dragon, so the stats are pretty good. Also the value is there. Has War 2, is also really nice, and says other dragons you control have War 2, so everything our dragons has War 2. And then at the beginning of your end step, if a creature or a planeswalker an opponent control was dealt excess damage this turn, create a 4/4 dragon creature token with flying. So these tokens also have Ward 2. This idea was super nice because I wanted to play or use Rith outside of Commander. And this is how I come up with this deck. I wanted to have a really fast access to a lot of mana. So for example, turn 3 we can have maybe 5 mana available to be able to play our Rith as early as possible or play something else that is more broken. And then I thought, okay, Storm the Festival fits exactly perfect in this deck because we are not only ramping, but we're also utilizing the most cards are 5 and less mana value, so we can hit almost everything in our deck except 2 of our Titans of Industry because it's just a powerful card, especially in combination with our Cheeky Bricky. And then of course another little synergy here with our Twin Inferno. You know I'm a big fan of this card. 2 mana, choose one, or a creature gains double strike, or we copy our next instant or sorcery spell. And here the combinations with Brotherhood End, 5 mana investment, deal 6 damage to creatures and planeswalkers, mostly will finish out everything that our opponent has available on the board. This is why I think this synergy is really interesting one. And then last but not least, one of Moonveil Regent, 4 mana for flying, says whenever we cast a spell, we can discard our hand and draw cards equal to different manas we spend to cast this spell, or this spell has worth of it. And this is why in Naya colors we're always gonna draw 3 cards, otherwise we're gonna draw 1 card of our spells. But it's just a really good engine to keep your hand full, to keep your hand coming and creatures coming if we need some extra juice. Altogether we are running 26 lands and I'm really happy with the mana base. Just sometimes I had a problem not to hit my 3rd or 4th land, mostly 4th. This is why maybe play a little bit with the mana base, otherwise we gonna go straight to the gameplay. Make your own impression of it. Definitely check out the end of the video to see my opinion on this deck, and with this being said, let's go straight to the gameplay. Finally, my friends, welcome to the Naya Dragons deck. Was building on this deck for so long. I was trying many different builds, many different things, and at the end nothing really worked. I tried 5 colors, I tried 4 colors, I tried the Naya build that you see here, a little bit different, but you know, I tried it and end up with this list that performs pretty well. Looks like Mardu Angels. Mardu Angels is a sleeper deck, an annoying AF. Should have played maybe Sokenzan to just not take unnecessary damage. And we're gonna see what my opponent has to offer here next, because I think Moonveil will hit last. Right, we're gonna ramp it to the Ren and 7, create some tokens that are reach, vigilant thingy, with reach most likely, and we're gonna see from there. Okie dokie, Azusa. Azusa is not needed, to be honest. What do I think about the paying green source? It's okay. Me too. This is okay. Another paying green source? Sure. Let's see what my opponent has to offer here. He wants to trade. This is good. It actually is very good. This is the power of going first, because this way we can resolve our thingies first. Create a tree folk, a 4/4 tree folk. Opponent maybe with like, what is it called? Destroy evil or stance. The angels like to rumble with it. We'll be okay. Because as I said, I think my Reggie with Fleetfoot Dancer will take over the game really, really fast. And we're gonna see Lisa. Oh, nice. Lisa is actually nice. So let's create a tree folk here. Let's get some lands in our hand. 2 of them. Shigeki and Titan is down. And then we gonna hack. Oh, chill. Because if Lisa, if he puts the Overseer into the way, then the problem will be that Lisa will, you know what I mean, right? Like, put it back. So we need first to deal with Lisa. Question is, how do we gonna deal with Lisa? Okay. Let's hope Lisa attacks. Lisa does attack. Wow. Opponent do not play around Wandering Emperor. Amateur. Amateur! Amateur! Si, senor. You done. Then we gonna make you... I would like to kill everything. Don't want him to start creating stuff, huh? But then my Planeswalker die. I don't want my Planeswalkers to die. But this will drain his resources like crazy. So let's do first like this. At least my Brandon 7 will not die. Wow. Then I can... Can I play you? Go away, please. Can I play you and steal? No, I can't. A little bit painful, not gonna lie.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Can do it like this, no? Yeah, I can do it like this. I am so dumb. I haven't thought this plan. Now I see it, guys. We're gonna do it. I'm sorry. Don't have so much experience with this deck. Let's be honest, because it went through a lot of different scenarios. Now it dies and it deals 3 damage to Kiki Chiki Miki. So he cannot draw cards anymore. And we're gonna Painland. And just one. Oh, okay, just one. Okay. Go, bye-bye, Painland. Too many Painlands. So, my friend. And Zwetschgen Tröster. Okay. Sure. Nice, huh? Good. Oh, no problem, my friend. No problem at all. No problemos, muchachos. No problemos, muchachos. Again, difficult decision, but I think I know what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna pop some tax. I'm gonna create a token here. I'm gonna Brotherhood. Decline. For 0, 1, 2, 3. So we get the lands out of here. Die for 3, and the 3 goes here. He can play it again, obviously, but it's okay. It's totally fine. It's totally fine if he can play it again, because I think we have still... I don't want my planeswalkers to die. This is the main thing. This is the main thing. Sure. 4 mana left. Pa 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 pa. Boom. Still overseer, yeah, but there is not really a good thingy that he can give it now. So, Mardu Angels against Naya Dragons. Surprise me, my friend. Surprise me. Surprise me now. Ooh. 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 Plus on you.
Show them how we
Copy
greet our
of you.
enemies.
Destroying you. Decline. Decline.
I would run if I were you.
To beat mono white... Oh, I'm sorry. Mardu Angels is really impressive, because this is one of the best winning decks. Hello and Kaius. One of the most winning decks in the current standard. This is why I think this is an impressive, or a very impressive performance of this Naya Dragon deck. And I hope we continue like this. So let's see how we will perform against soldiers now. This looks like mono white soldiers, because usually only mono white plays the grotto. And yeah, this is mono white soldiers, definitely. Go for 2. We have no... We are on the draw. This is also... Against soldiers on the draw is always like... You know what I mean. So yeah. Green is not what I was looking for, but okay. We're gonna see. Maybe there is a chance, maybe there is no chance. We're gonna see how aggressive my opponent gonna perform his turn 3. If there is something like a Peacekeeper or something else, then it will be really difficult. If there is like a Brutal Qatar, it's okay. Or Veteran is also like the one that buffs everything, the Lord. This is not this Veteran, but this is also annoying. I mean... Mono white soldiers on the play, and it's always difficult. And Kaius, shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you playing mono white soldiers here in Platinum. Okay. No scry? Yeah, I wanted to say. It's better to scry because the damage is the same, right? The damage doesn't change. But the scry gives you the possibility to filter out your draws. Both on top. It's good. So not even Brotherhood End will help me right now. Because Brotherhood End do not... do require two red sources, and I currently don't have the 2 red sources. So now most likely my opponent gonna play Brutal Qatar, right? What holds the priority is I think the Benalia, new Benalia, because she has Indestructible, and Brutal Qatar comes here. Yeah, I think this is a done game. Like, I don't see an option here to get out of this. Yeah. Inferno will go and Boseiju will go because Eiganjo still can interact with creatures. And let's hope we draw some Brotherhood. Okay, in this case, Jetmir's Garden and Boseiju will go. This is a good game. There is nothing I can do about it, right? Let me count. Oh, nothing I can do about it. I can put Rage in the board, I can put additional land on the board, I can interact with something, but... no. This was just too fast for me. Good game, and we're gonna go next. Against mono white soldiers, I need to be on the play, or we need to have Brotherhood and in our opening hand to be able to do something. Against mono white soldiers, with new Benalia on turn 2, really difficult to perform a stunt like this, because simply she can get indestructible, I will still receive next turn damage, be it 2 or 3, doesn't matter, so to stabilize will be really hard. Here we take out our opponent's thingy. Who's writing me the whole time? Our opponent cut down that cannot go after our thingy. Okay. I requested the data from my little one. We, I think, don't need another Chiki. Submit one. Is okay. We need another Vrenchik. Vren 27. That gonna create us a token first, and then gonna find us lands to cast our Storm the Festivals on curve. Poland with Schroeder, sure. Why not? Sure, it is always nice. Something else? You wanna crew and attack? Oh, I take it, your card advantage. Come at me, bro. Come at me 24/7. 24/7, 5 days a week. You got it? You got it. So, transformation is the reason for success here. Bam! How many lands? Painlands, Painlands, Painlands. How many lands? Bam! Storm the Festival. Everything off curve. Bam! Bam! Dragons, here we come! Dragons, here we come! Dragons, here we come! Who doesn't know how it works? I don't know it either, this is why I'm gonna read it for you. The first 2 chapters says, you gain 2 life, look at the top 3 cards of your library, exile one of them face down with a hatching counter on it, then put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. So, like, who cares, right? Do I care? No. No, I don't. I do not care. We are wilting. Just a sleeper? Mono black, mono black, mono black, show me what you got. Mono black, show me what you got. Mono black, show me what you got. Another one. So I stopped reading, right? And then with a hatching counter, whenever a Kami egg or a dragon you control dies, you may cast a creature spell from among the cards you own in exile with a hatching counter on them without paying the mana cost. Right? So Azusa, sure. Let's play you. Let's play another Storm the Festival. Just so we know. So we know what we're gonna hit from top. Maybe it will be a Wandering Emperor. Maybe it will be Fleetfoot Dancer and Azusa. Shigeki. Good, no? I think so. No, you can stay back. Treasure. A treasure. High treasure. I think Angel Alberto is not happy with this outcome. What do you think? I think he's not. Don't do that. Don't. Just die. Just let it happen, bro. Alberto. Oof, oof. He let it happen. My turn. My turn. Lifelink. Dragons. Dragons lifelink. Sure. Something else. Now he really is mad about the cut down on the Shigeki, huh? Because imagine he would kill the Cheeky Bricky token that provides us a ramp. We will be a turn slower. He will be on upper hand. My turn? Yeah. My turn, then I say, another Fleetfoot Dancer, por favor. Si, senor. I will give it to you. Whatever you like, whatever you want. Another Fleetfoot Dancer. Sure, why not? Bsh. Shh. My opponent has no chance. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to acknowledge it, but my opponent just has no chance. I can also copy the Kami egg, and then Kami egg gonna die, and then I can play the cards without exiling. But I think my opponent gonna concede when I play this Fleetfoot Dancer. Good game, my friend. You see, I told you, he's gonna concede when I play my Fleetfoot Dancer. Let's go next. So we go first, and how did you like how we destroyed the mono black? Smart usage of cutdown is an important skill that you learn in Magic the Gathering. And we're gonna pretend we are like green, and he's like, oh, I'm mono blue. Say, ha ha ha. Mono blue. So, how are we gonna do that? We're gonna ramp until 5. On 5, we're gonna flash in my Wandering Emperor and force my opponent to counter it. Activate ability. When my opponent counters it, Eiganjo? No, Eiganjo I want to draw maybe. Eiganjo goes down. Eiganjo goes down together with my template industry. What? Shigeki. I can play... No, I don't wanna take pain just in case. So. I just noticed it. I'm sorry. Let's play it. I just noticed that I needed the white mana to flash in the Wandering Emperor. My bad. Totally my bad. It was bad. I'm sorry. Really bad. Let's hope we draw maybe another white source, and then we can do it the next turn. Did he discard that here? Spell Pierce? Discovery? A genie, okay. So he has something for 2 mana still open. Otherwise it will be a really not smart approach from my opponent. Negate, okay, you see, good. Good. I need to tap him right now. No attacks, because I wanna find a white source for my Wandering Emperor. And he's gonna counter Wandering Emperor 100%. There is no question asked that this motherfucker gonna counter Wandering Emperor. Okay, go down to 14. Let's see if we can dance with this mono blue a little bit, huh? Let's see if we can dance. Ghoulie. Shame on you, Ghoulie. Ghoulie Poolie. Shame on him. Okay. Give me the white source. Bro, give me the white source, Shigeki. Yes. Give me the white source here. The white source is here. Good. Then let's play Boseiju. Let's play the Shigeki. Don't tap the white source. Good. Pass. Pass. Sure. I make too many mistakes. I still could have played Shigeki there. A lot of cards. Three mana. If he draws this counter spell, it's GG. If he don't draw a counter spell, then it's not GG. Negate. Tovar on top. You tell me there is a chance. My opponent is playing here. Julie is like, I have negate the whole time in my hand. Okay. Okay. I don't know. Let's dance, I would say. Let's dance. If you like it, click on the link down below on the subscribe button, so it will help out the channel. Yeah? I don't know if it's gonna help out the channel. Not even on 1,000 subscribers. I don't know what happens after. Okay. We're gonna be millionaires. Millionaires, I'm telling you. Millionaires. So, in this case, create a samurai token.
Our swords will cross again. May your blades
Because maybe... Are you freaking kidding me, huh? Are you freaking kidding me here? Wow. Wow, I'm telling you. Sure you can... Block? No blocks. So he couldn't counter thingy. The question is, will he counter something else? I can play Storm the Festival again, but will it hit again 2 lands? Could be, right? So let's do it like this. I can play you and nothing else, but you can block MTG. But if he has bounce spell, I'm dead. So let's do it like this. Let's see. He draw a counter spell. He did it. No, no. Okay, make this appear. You see? Then he did it. He did it. Mono Blue, you are the champion. Finally, draw your counter spell. Huh? Very nice. Very unlucky, but so be it. Let's go next. And here we are with a terrible opening hand. We're gonna mulligan it, but I just thought it's funny, no? Funny enough that every time I play a deck that is affected by mono blue, I'm playing against mono blue. And if I play a deck like a few videos ago that cannot be countered, suddenly there is no games against mono blue. The whole deck idea from my deck was that I will play against mono blue, because before I also encountered a lot of mono blue players when I was playing a deck. And then suddenly no mono blue players at all. Like, I didn't saw them. They are not happening. Do they run exile spells? Alright. Should we start Kami Reborn? Sure. Let's start Kami Reborn, right? Why not? Let's see what we have on top, filter things out. That's okay, that's okay. Because currently I'm fine with these spells. This is not fine. Azusa's Journey returns. Fleetfoot, of course. And then we're gonna play you. And we're gonna chill. Not chill, I mean, we cannot do anything else, but next turn, next time. Until your next end turn, but you can theoretically do it in your turn, and you cannot cast Invoke Despair. Let's go next. Shame quit. And here we are again, going first. Let's see if my opponent wanna dance with me a little bit, because the previous ones was not a dancer. It was not a dancer, not a salsana, a bailandero, not bailandero. HTBS. Let's go, my friend. Sure. I have nothing on 2. We can chill. Looks like mono red. Would be an interesting dance against mono red. I haven't played a lot against this sort of decks. My opponent with some interaction. This is why I think Kamigawa War Reborn. 3 spells. Aeor is a good free spell. And a good down, huh? Imagine that 3 cards, no lands. Kami Reborn. Is it? Or Jeskai? Who knows? Who cares, right? Who cares? Smoldering Bag. Oh, okay. 2 lands were there. Fable. 1 mana. My opponent with Fading Hope. Interesting that we suddenly meet an opponent with Smoldering Egg. A dragon. Does the game know that I run dragons in my deck? Who knows? 26 lands, I cannot draw my land. Sorry. Not funny. Funny. Not funny at all. I need 5 mana to deal with them. Wow, game. Enough. Enough. One, two. You will not believe it, huh? You will not believe it. Nobody will believe it. Wow. 26 lands. Wow. Wow, what a nonsense. 26 lands and I cannot draw my freaking land. No, game, don't do me like this. Don't do me like this. Opponent sits with interactions, I sit with titans, and I cannot draw my freaking land with filtering, cycling. Like how many lands did we hit there from the exile? Not many. Not many. There were like the first 3 were all non-lands, and then we had Fleetfoot Dancer and 2 lands, right? So since then, game didn't give me a single land. So how much cards was it? 6. 9. I drew already some. 11. I think 11 cards, correct me if I'm wrong, 11 cards, 2 lands. What are the odds? Oh, thank you. Thank you, game! Azusa can go again. Okay. Do we need 4 mana? Not now, right? We don't need now 4 mana. Let's go here. Ramp ourselves a little bit. Next. Sure. I want my opponent to tap out. To Inferno with Brotherhood, for example. Sure. But this gives me a free AO. AO. Tired using technology. AO. Tired using technology. Maybe a problem for my opponent. Maybe not. We're gonna see. AO is good. So if we do something out of this game where we are stuck on 3 mana for XY turns, then it's exiling, no? Oh no, just dying. Okay. Look at the top cards. My opponent stepped out, by the way. Just FYI. It's gonna be 6 damage. 2 creatures and planeswalkers. So we're gonna see what we're gonna hit from the top. Something like Fable of the Cheeky Bricky will be a pretty good hit, because then this will produce a lot of tokens. My opponent 1 mana, what do you wanna do? Bro. Tell me your interests, tell me your passion, tell me your skills. This Smoldering Egg is not a bad card, but it's super slow. You need to invest 7 mana worth of instant and sorceries to pop them, and then they die to something like Stance or Destroy Evil, right? I don't get what my opponent is waiting for. Maybe he don't like to dance. Don't listen to me, I'm just talking BS. Talking BS. And talking about BS, talking BS. So let's see. My friend, you have some special plans in your mind? I think he's scared of Wandering Emperor, right? Speaking of Wandering Emperor. Or double Shigeki? No, Shigeki is a legendary creature. Now you have done it. It's coming off. I still can activate it. You can activate it anytime. Now when he attacks, I can activate it, right? If you don't attack, I can activate it and create a token. Simple. Super simple. Super simple. Create a token. What do he has for 1 mana? Fading Hope? My turn. So, can I do it? 1 on you. One on you.
Remember your training.
Double атакуйте. I could have gone infinite. I didn't know about it, but I think my opponent has some interaction in his hand. Let me see if I can do it maybe the way that I don't lose all my creatures. Right? Because I already can cast a Titan. This is like, bro, come on. He takes it all? What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? Can you explain to me what's happening? Why he didn't at least a 2/2 token, no? Create a Rhino. And destroy an artifact. No, I don't care about it. Shield counter, don't care about it. He has a sweeper? A shield counter on something. Shield counter on you. Because I think he has still a bounce spell somewhere hidden, right? Like Fading Hope. What is holding the priority otherwise? Like, Consider? Maybe. 5 mana? Burn down the house was my consideration, but sure. Burn down the house will also burn down his house. Ah, you see? You see?
Years of training.
Okay.
For this?
Something else, my friend? Okay. Sleep out the back on Kiki? Okay. This will be problematic for him. This will be problematic for him. Because every time he tries to target it, pay 2 extra mana. I thought first Reggie, but I cannot follow up on Reggie, and if he casts a spell, they deal 2 damage, Reggie is gone, and I don't even have to hit something, right? So we're gonna see. We definitely gonna see what my opponent can produce here. Pay 2. Now we sweep the board. Now we're gonna Brotherhood end it. We're gonna end it. End it. We ended it. End to this shenanigans. 3. Ah, he has lightning strikes, no? He had lightning strikes. Oh yeah, 2 of them. Ooh, 3 life. Ooh, 3 life. Fuck. Fuck. This is a good game. Take action. No, too late. Too late! Maybe he's not gonna see it. Maybe he's not gonna see it. Maybe he's not gonna see it. What is this nonsense? What is this? He saw it. He definitely saw it. I think we're gonna finish it here because somehow we are on the same spot. We're going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So let me tell you first something. This is the best Naya Dragons deck I could be able to make, or in general best Dragons deck. The more fun and more consistent Dragons deck that I was thinking of. I had a 5 mana version, it was a fun one too, but it relied really much on this Razis, this 3 mana dragon, and usually dies really fast. But it had like things that utilize domain, for example, also the sweeper. from the main, I don't remember now the name. But in general, I like this approach. I like also the playstyle of this. We can win out of nowhere with our double striking creatures. We can do a lot of different things, and this is what I think makes Magic interesting, and also this sort of decks interesting. You can take the idea maybe further, try maybe to utilize some things, because I like the idea with Brotherhood and Twin Blade, because Twin Blade not only is super good with Fleetfoot Dancer, that could save us here. In this situation, Fleetfoot Dancer, top deck Fleetfoot Dancer, bam, life gain, trample, taking over the game, right? So also maybe in some games I made some misplays where I didn't thought enough about it, because I'm not so experienced with this deck. But if you are a Naya player, as I am, I like Naya. Hey, Naya is one of my favorite colors. So just in case. But Naya Dragons is still not there. We miss something with a punch, right? Like a dragon that punches. Literally, like not something that says, oh, when, if, but, because. If opponent is already in the situation that he will block with something that our dragon will produce more dragons, then my opponent most likely gonna die, right? So it makes not much sense to really play around this card or build around this card. I see it being a really cool commander, so if you are a commander player, maybe play with it. Otherwise, I would not recommend to craft it. It's an expensive deck. Lucky I have the most cards of it. And yeah, I hoped you liked it, I hoped you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Ciao!